My name is Luke Gusman. I had a major sporting accident on August the 6th, 2009. I was playing football, as you do, indoors, and basically someone really wanted the ball and rugby tackled me into a brick wall whilst I was sprinting as well. So I went full speed into a brick wall. Good times. I broke my arm in two places, smashed my face up. This is why it looks like this. Literally bleeding, unconscious, absolutely everything. I didn't know anything until August the 7th, 2009, which I sort of celebrate my birthday on now, but we'll get back to that later. So I woke up on August the 7th, 2009, not really knowing much. I saw a yellow t-shirt in front of me, didn't know where I was, what I was doing or anything. Had a massive old plaster on my arm, very confused. Woke up in a house that I didn't really know, because they didn't actually know the extent of my injuries at the beginning. They just thought, we've got a broken arm and a bit of a sore head, we'll send him home, have some sleep. So yeah, I was in my house, as I learned. Didn't actually have a clue what was going on. Went downstairs, saw my mother and my father, as I learned, and it was just all a bit of a daze, really. And a few days actually went by, to be honest. I don't really talk about this much, but a few days went by where people didn't really notice, because I wasn't really speaking that much, because I was so confused anyway, and I was in so much pain. My head was like going to explode. It was really confusing, and eventually when we went to the hospital a few days later, because obviously something wasn't right, and my arm was very bad, broken in many places, and they sat and they stood and they go, "Can you tell me your name?" And I went, "Luke." And they went, "Can you tell me your birthday?" And my reply was, "What's the birthday?" And I think that's the moment where the doctors started to worry, and I didn't wait in A&E for a few hours. I went pretty fast. And then they started asking questions, so who's the Prime Minister, and I got that wrong. And I either had the wrong person, so I had the previous Prime Minister, or Prime Ministers 2 or 3 ago, so I was obviously out of date, or I just didn't have a clue what they were talking about. Because I was meant to start school in 4 weeks, so I was in my second year of A-levels. Didn't even know what school was, so I was really just... my parents found it very hard. I didn't really know who my father was, so I had to learn that. Didn't really know who any of my friends were. I knew a few of them, and I mean, like, my whole memory of my whole previous life isn't so much memories, it's more like I just know, when you see someone's face, you go, that's John, that's that. That's all you know. You know it's John, but you don't know anything about them. And I knew, I think, a selection, a handful of people after my accident, that was it. So for the days afterwards, the doctor said, basically, it could just be, a concussion, might last a week, blah, blah, blah. A week went by, still nothing. Time, and as it got longer, the doctors were getting more concerned, and I got transferred to Addenbrooke's. They suggested I basically go and see and absorb as much of my past life as humanly possible. And that was probably the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. Watching a YouTube, I remember the worst thing I've ever done in my life was watching a YouTube video of me play golf with 2 other lads. And not only did I not remember the 2 other lads, I didn't remember ever being there. I didn't remember ever playing golf. I didn't remember ever holding the golf bat. And it was because it was a video as well, not just the pictures that people were showing me. It's like, you can't fake this. And even though my mind was telling me, this never, ever happened, ever. Those people haven't even existed in your life. It was there. I watched seconds of it, I couldn't handle it. That was the single worst moment of my life, and still is today. My mum really struggled. I had a place in a very good university. I didn't go. I didn't do it. A mother wants those kind of things for son, daughter, or whatever. I didn't do it. And I think they were worried that my past life, those 17 years, had just pulled away. My mum still struggles. She still forgets I've forgotten. She still talks about it. I have to stop her. I also think it's wise for parents, and I'll say to them, read up on the accident. Go and do your own research. Don't come with me to the doctor and hear what they say. Go to another person and hear what they say as well. Read books and read about it, because don't just take just one doctor is not gospel. If they said X, Y, Z, that might not be what's going on in my head. That's just their opinion. So I definitely think broader research is a key thing as well, I'd say, to parents.